there was a very much serious need for day-to-day training. You know, you had your academic studies available, you could do your higher certificate or your associateship, but we needed other training that you could sort of get, that you don't find in a study book, for example. Andy Mark from RISKAFRICA called it the street smarts. Now, how do you get all of that knowledge if you're not exposed to it? And the only way to do it is to get it from others. And we wanted to find a platform where we could get information like that and then take it back to your office, your practice, and then implement it immediately. So the topic is motor. Now, if you look at the front of your book as well, you'll see there's a case study. And if you glance through the case study, you're going to see and read about a very unfortunate family who on one particular day experienced so much tragedy.
So in the past 5 years, we've noted an escalation of claims on all classes of business. Motor has been particularly affected, the goods vehicles, so trucks, buses, ranging from small trucks to big trucks. There's been an escalation of the claims that we've received. The frequency has also increased, and the severity is just over 40% at this point.
Holland's very passionate, obviously, about education. I think upskilling is a critical area that we don't do enough of in terms of our brain drain, in terms of the industry. So really, we want to pass our knowledge down to our brokers, which are critical to our business, and educate them, because the more they educate it, the easier it is for us as an insurer.
The owner says, you will go to Durban and back. I need you back here by 4 a.m. So he listens. What does he do? He speeds, he doesn't stop at regular truck stops, and then faithfully at 4:30, like that video shows, he's tired, he's exhausted, he's behind the wheel, he's heading back to Joburg, and he rear ends someone.
It's in Barisha's very first bootcamp, so we're very excited to be part of it.
We as insurers, and by extension brokers, we have a key role to play in enforcing compliance in the transport industry.
Because we're quite a niche market, we've always dealt with a very particular group of brokers, and just to have this huge open playing field for us to deal with, the exposure, the add-ons, we are so certain after this event we're going to have so many phone calls, and just that follow-on interest, and just to be associated with this great brand and education in the insurance industry is so vital.
Businesses need to look at how digital has improved their personal lives and apply the same thinking to their business lives. You know, clients have got very high expectations of Google, Facebook, Uber, but in their own businesses, they're not that keen to look at digitization.
These events are very, very important in the insurance industry, because insurance is very much about relationship and be in touch. And this is one of those touch points in the insurance industry you have to be part of.
We look at the boot camp as something that is, as they say, back to basics, and looking at sort of from ground up and learning experiences in insurance for not your beginner, but like your basic insurance, if you could call it that.